video, I'm going to show you how to make one of these super cute cat keychains. This pattern is quick and beginner friendly. You just need to sew on the ears here, and the color changing inside is optional. All the materials I use will be listed down below, and let's get started. To start, we want to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, we wrap the yarn around our fingers in this X shape with your hook. Place it under the first yarn strand, grab the second strand, make a loop, and then pull the second strand again through that loop. And then I straighten the tail a bit so that it's easier to pull. And then in the magic ring, we want to make 8 single crochet. To do that, put your hook into the circle, yarn over, pull through the circle, and then pull the yarn through those 2 loops. So insert to the circle, pull the yarn through, and then pull through 2 loops. I do that 8 times. Okay, so you should have 8 single crochet. Pull the tail to close the loop, the circle. Like that. So for the second round, we're going to do an increase in each stitch. So that'll make 16 stitches. To make an increase, you just make 2 single crochet into 1 stitch. First single crochet, second, that is our first increase. I'm going to add a stitch marker. Okay, so 7 more increases. And then 16. For round 3, we're going to do single crochet and an increase, repeating 8 times. So that would make 24 stitches. So this would be the first single crochet. And then an increase in the next stitch. Okay, single crochet, and then increase. You should have 24 stitches. For round 4, we're going to do 3 single crochet and an increase, repeating 6 times. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, 3 single crochet, and an increase. Repeat that 5 more times. Okay, you should have 30 stitches. For round 5 and 6, we're going to just do a single crochet in every stitch all around. For round 7, we're going to do 4 single crochet and 1 increase, repeating 6 times. This will give us 36 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Okay, that should be 36 stitches. For rounds 8 through 10, so 3 rounds, we're going to do single crochet in every stitch, so 36 stitches. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 rounds. On round 11, we're going to start decreasing. So we will do 4 single crochet and 1 decrease, repeating 6 times. This will give us 30 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then decrease. To make a decrease, you put your hook through the front loops of the next 2 stitches. I use my fingers to help me, and then yarn over, pull through both loops, both the 2 stitches, and then pull through again. So that is our first decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna make another decrease. Hook through the front 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through those 2 loops. So you should have 30 stitches. On row 12, we're going to do 3 single crochet and 1 decrease, repeating 6 times to give us 24 stitches. 1, that's 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, Okay, your head should look like this, and you should have 24 stitches. Now we're gonna add the safety eyes. So I'm using 8mm safety eyes. I put mine between round 8 and 9. I try to center it with the yarn in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About here. So between the eyes, there should be about 5 or 6 visible stitches. Then just add the backing on. Then we're going to add our stuffing. Put as much as you can in now, but later when the hole is smaller, you can also add some more if you need to. We have 3 more rounds to go. So for round 13, we're going to do 2 single crochet and a decrease, repeating 6 times. That will give us 18 stitches. 1, 2, decrease. Last one, 1 and 2, decrease. For round 14, we're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, repeating 6 times. That will give us 12 stitches. 1, decrease. And 1 more, decrease. Okay, you can add some more stuffing if you need to. So for round 15, we're going to do decreases all around. So it'll be 6 decreases. 1, and then we are going to slip stitch in the next stitch. So pull the yarn through and then through the first loop. Cut the yarn decently long. So then we're going to use the tail to weave the loops and close the hole. So weave through the front loops of each stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And pull it to close. And then we're going to take this yarn, push it through the body and to the top of the keychain. And then later we're going to use this to secure the keychain that we're adding in. To make the ear, we're going to start with a magic ring. So use the yarn, wrap it around your fingers, and then with your hook under the first yarn strand, grab the second, twist to make a loop, and then grab the second strand again and pull through. Untwist the yarn tails, and then into the magic ring we're going to make 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close the ring. And then we're going to do 2 single crochet, increase, repeating 2 times. That'll give us 8 stitches. That will give us 8 stitches. So I feel for it, put it into that first stitch. We're going to do 1 single crochet, second single crochet, and then an increase, single crochet, single crochet, and then we're going to do an increase. So now you should have, okay, so now you should have 8 stitches. In the third round, we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeating 4 times. But in the first increase, we're going to color change to the inner color. This is optional. This is if you want the inner color to the ear, but if you just want a solid color, which is easier to do, you can go ahead and skip the color change. So we're going to do a single crochet, and then stop before you pull through. And then we're going to finish the first single crochet with the new color. So pull the new color yarn through. Then in the next stitch, we're going to increase with the new color. Before we finish the second stitch in the increase, we're going to change back to our gray color or the ear color that you're using, and then continue with the single crochet and increase around. Okay. So slip stitch into the next stitch. Cut the yarn tail enough to sew, and then you can tie the inner color together, the two tails, and pull on the tail for the ring just to make sure it's tight. Okay, then you can cut those tails. This will be on the inside of the ear. This. Okay, so that is one ear. You're gonna make 2 ears, and then we're gonna sew them onto the head. When I sew on the ears, I like to do between round 2 and round 6, right above the eye, so like across the head this way. I start at the top of the head first, and then I'm going to try to go diagonally this way and try to make it end 3 stitches behind the eye, so like right here. Weave the end to the back of the head. We're going to use this tail to tie it to the other ear's tail. Hope you guys don't mind Mika joining us. Okay, and then weave the yarn tail to the back side where the other tail is. We're going to tie these tails together. And then you can push it through into the body. If you want to make this cat into a tabby, we're going to add some stripes just with a darker gray yarn. So first we're going to add 2 stripes on the side of each eye, and then we're going to do 4 stripes down the forehead. So the first stripe, we're just going to do from here to the eye, but we're going to start in the back. So this is where we're going to tie the ends. So from the middle-ish here, and then pull the yarn through, and then we're going to make it go all the way to the eye here, and then through to a row down and a couple stitches away. That is the first stripe. Maybe we'll do 1 more stitch forward so it's visible. Here, and then you can do the same row, just kind of however you'd like. Put it through here. We're going to repeat this on the other side. Then we're going to start going to the top. So I want 2 long stripes in the middle and then 2 shorter stripes on the side, to the side like this. Then this is our first stripe on the forehead. This one will be one of the middle ones. I want the stripe to be more on the forehead, so like about here. This should be in the middle of the forehead. Like so, centered like this. And then back. This. Then one more across the forehead here. That will be our last stripe. Okay, then we're going to tie the ends on the back. Cut that tail off, and then just put the ends into the body, like we did for the ears. So that's your tabby cat. You can also just use this string to tie a loop at the top and hang it, or we're going to be adding this keychain onto the top. You'll need a jump ring and a keychain clasp. You'll also need pliers. With the pliers, take the jump ring and insert it to the center top of the keychain. I like to loop in at least 2 stitches into the ring to make it extra secure. So the ring is inside. Insert the keychain ring into the jump ring, and then we can close the jump ring to secure it. Okay, and then you can use your plier to make sure the entry to the jump ring is inside the plushie. That way it's less likely to break open if it does. Keychain is on, and then I like to extra secure it with the tail. So with the tail coming from the bottom, it's going to make sure the keychain does not sag. And then I'm going to use the tail and put it through the ring a couple times. So into the ring. Just so it feels secure. Then I put it through to the bottom. So in the center, put it through just a single stitch, like this. And then knot it. Put it through the body. Okay, and that'll make everything extra secure. Cut the tail. Put that yarn tail into the body. Okay, and then you have your keychain. Mika, do you approve? Yes.